How different do you expect the final tax bill to look, and do you believe are the points that need to be kept?
I think what passes both the House, the Senate, and then finally goes to the president's desk will look an awful lot like what the House just put forward. What may change is some of the phase in, phase out, some of the timing. Things may move around a little bit, but this has been pre-organized by the House, by the Senate. This was not something the committee thought up, and they're springing it on the House of Representatives. They had meetings with those Republican congressmen who had concerns about state and local taxes. They solved those, at least enough to get the votes that they need through the end of the next couple of weeks. So I think a lot of this has been pre-discussed, pre-agreed upon. Will there be people? You can have as many as 20 Republicans wander out and say, I'm not happy. But they've solved most of the problems for most of the Republicans who had concerns about state and local tax deductibility by putting the $10,000 in for property taxes.
If that's the case, it looks like big businesses, also the wealthy, will get a really big windfall from those tax cuts. We're talking about the Joint Committee on Taxation saying that businesses would receive around $1 trillion in net tax cuts. That seems like a huge windfall. How do you tell the American household, the average American household, that they're going to get some of that windfall too?
Sure. Well, this is a jobs bill as much as it is a tax bill. The corporate rate, as you know, is 35%, which is higher than most other countries in the world. China's at 25, Canada's at 15, Britain's at 18, Ireland's at 12.5. We're at 35. We're not competitive. Bringing that down to 20 makes us much more competitive with the rest of the world. That allows us to create more jobs here in the United States. Moving to a territorial tax system will allow a lot of that money that's American dollars that have been earned overseas by American companies to be brought back to the United States and invested here. Going to full and immediate depreciation for the next 5 years, or expensing rather than long depreciation schedules, that will speed up and increase the amount of investment in job creation and income-enhancing investment in technology here in America. So all of these are designed to create more and better jobs, and companies which had been looted rather than supported are going to be doing much better domestically and around the globe under a more reasonable tax regime than we've had.